Alright listeners, get ready to embark on an exhilarating journey into what I like to fondly call the future of computation, biocomputing. Picture this: a world where we utilize biological materials like DNA and proteins to perform computational tasks, instead of those traditional silicon-based systems. It sounds like something ripped straight from a sci-fi novel, doesn't it? Just think, our very biology could become the blueprint for a brand new era of computing.
Oh wow, that's super intriguing. But how exactly does that work? I mean, how can DNA or proteins actually compute information? Isn't that a bit mind-boggling?
Absolutely, it's mind-boggling indeed. Let's break it down. You see, back in the mid-20th century, brilliant minds like Alan Turing and John von Neumann laid the groundwork for modern computing. But it wasn't until the early 90s that we saw a significant leap forward, thanks to Leonard Adleman's pioneering research in DNA computing. Envision this. Instead of the binary code used by our computers, DNA harnesses sequences of nucleotides like A, T, C, and G as information carriers. Imagine it as this intricate biological code that can be wielded to unravel complex problems.
A, T, C, G? So, it's like programming a computer but with Warrington Docker, URMM, genetic material? That's absolutely wild. So does this mean we could potentially solve, really complicated problems in a totally different way?
Exactly. By tapping into the remarkable capabilities of these biological systems, we can address challenges that traditional computers find perplexing. Imagine applying this in sectors like medicine and environmental science. We could create biocomputers that monitor ecological conditions, or even develop diagnostic systems that are astoundingly efficient.
Oh wow, I can totally see that being invaluable for detecting diseases or pollutants in the environment. But how does this integration actually take place? Like, how do we connect biological systems to computers?
Great question. This is where the technological infrastructure comes into play. We require specialized lab methods to handle these biological materials. Safety cannot be overlooked. Additionally, we employ bioelectronic interfaces to connect biological and conventional computing. You could think of it as, a translator that assists two different languages in understanding one another.
A translator! That's such a brilliant analogy. So it's all about ensuring that both the biological and electronic systems can work together in harmony. But, are there any ethical concerns we ought to consider in this field? I can only imagine the implications.
Oh, without a doubt, the ethical implications surrounding biocomputing are monumental. We need comprehensive frameworks to tackle issues like the moral status of these computational biological entities. Just ponder this. If we are creating systems that can think, in a certain sense, do they possess rights? And we must consider informed consent and environmental impacts. It's a delicate balance, but incredibly essential as we push the boundaries of computing.
Wow, that's really mind-blowing. So we're not just inventing tech, we're reshaping our entire understanding of what it means to be intelligent. What if, I don't know, like, one day we have biocomputing networks functioning alongside us?
Exactly. That's what makes this field so thrilling. Now envision distributed networks of biological units collaborating to overcome challenges we once deemed too complex. Yet, with such incredible potential, we must approach the future with caution. It's vital we engage critically with governance and the risks involved.
Right, so it's like we're on the brink of something groundbreaking, but we have to tread carefully. It's a wild thought, like living among, biological computers. What's next? Are we going to have tech powered by, like, slime molds or something?
You might not be too far from the truth. Research is indeed pursuing synthetic genomic computing, and even delving into quantum biocomputing. This burgeoning field continues to shape our understanding of computation and biology in astonishing ways we're just beginning to fathom. So who knows what the future holds? But one thing's for sure, we should keep our eyes wide open for the unexpected.
Totally. I mean, just imagine slime molds as tech workers. This conversation has been a roller coaster of excitement. So what's the takeaway here? Should we be skeptical or optimistic about this biocomputing revolution?
Great follow-up. It's essential to maintain a balanced perspective, embracing innovation while contributing to discussions surrounding ethics, governance, and the societal implications of biocomputing can foster a brighter future. Being informed and engaged will serve us well.
That's such a good point. We're just scratching the surface here. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. Thank you for this mind-expanding chat.